Smile, what's up? Okay. What's up, brothers? We're here with the second video. It's great that you're here. Today I want to talk about smile again, of course, and I want you to take you with me on a journey of what is the core of smile, because smile stands for spirituality, masculinity, innovation, leadership, and entrepreneurship. And these two first concepts might be very abstract, and I feel like a lot of weight is attached to this in a sort of negative way about toxic masculinity and also about woo-woo spirituality. But I talk about it seriously, and it's part of the purpose of Smile. It's the fact that the core of entrepreneurship is actually spirituality. I can show you like one model I had drawn. It's like this. It's an onion. You see the core of Smile is spirituality. Then part of that, what comes out of it is masculinity, and from masculinity is innovativeness, and out of innovativeness is leadership, which further manifest into entrepreneurship. So in order to become successful in the outer layers, entrepreneurship and leadership, you have to become successful in the inner layers first. That means you have to know yourself. That's the basis. So Small Network is, I look for a tribe of men which are spiritual, masculine, innovative, leading, like leaders, and entrepreneurial. And yeah, this is what I'm now working on. And now I will talk about the first part, which is spirituality. And I've got written a nice piece of text about it, which I will now start reading and take you along with. So Smile. Why is the core of entrepreneurship spirituality? It's the capability of the formless form by tapping into the essence. Spirituality means consciousness, awareness, feeling, and being able to deprogram yourself to enter into the emptiness. Because what happens when you stop trying to run away from the emptiness that you feel inside? When you listen to the silent whispers of your soul, spirit, the essence, raw spirit, feeling, noticing, and letting go. And then being able to be in the here and now. Next page. So the first 3 weeks are going to be about spirituality. I teach about the relationship between me and no me, the I and the ego, the experience of me experiencing itself. It's the language of eternal paradoxes, the language of the soul, the essence actually of spirituality. So guides that I use for this are Lao Tzu, Krishnamurti, Eckhart Tolle, and Alan Watts. My goal for this part is I teach you nothingness, to lean into nothingness, emptiness, to make your spirit lay bare, and so that you may take the desired form. So step 1 of this is deprogramming. It's emptying. If the cup is full with dirty water, how may my pure stream reach you? So first empty the cup. Be willing and able to tap into the infinite intelligence that is residing within you. It's this yin and yang symbol. You can see right here. There is light and darkness within you and all over the world. These two poles are essential for our life here on earth. They are the forces of growth and replenishment. Without them, we would have nothingness, emptiness. And the first step of the Smile process is actually to tap into this exact essence. which means you have to see the two forces for what they are, integrate them into your being, and allow yourself to go beyond these forces, beyond light and dark, beyond good and evil. Just being and non-being, constantly interacting with each other. So step 1 of the process is teaching about the Tao. As there is a saying, a Taoist saying, it's like first there was 1, then came 2, then came 3, and from that everything arises. And I made a sort of drawing, like I will show the quote or let the quote play on screen.
The Tao gives birth to 1. 1 gives birth to 2. 2 gives birth to 3. 3 gives birth to all things.
But first there's the Tao. Then from the Tao comes duality, yin and yang. And from this yin and yang comes 3. And I don't know if I misinterpreted it, but I would say spirit, mind and body. And from spirit, mind and body, all forms came after. So nothingness is the first step, because with the ability to be nothing, you also have the access to everything. Succeeding in life is not like this. You have a goal, you put in the action, and then you succeed. But it's more like this. You have a goal, you put in the action, you fail, you learn, and then you have a tiny fraction of success in the learning after failing. From this point on, you set a new goal. So, life as an entrepreneur is a constant series of failing, falling, and obstacles, adversities ahead. So the real success in life is gained through the lessons learned from your so-called failures. Your failures are the greatest blessings because they define the point where most others give up. They are the essence of what makes you grow because they fuel the engine of self-development and growth. Without failure, what is success? Without darkness, what is light? You need them both. You need both these forces in your journey of entrepreneurship. What defines a good entrepreneur is not only doing good things and being successful, but rather it is being willing to fail the most in order to constantly learn and grow. Life is a constant process of life and death, of growth and letting go, of realizing and being realized, of being and non-being. You are nothing, yet you are everything. You are the universe experiencing itself. So, spirituality. Spirituality with the purpose of successful entrepreneurship. That is my goal. Beyond just material and mental gain, but especially spiritual gain. The brightest minds and souls that roam this earth are the ones that have been able to integrate the light and dark forces of their being and have transcended mere duality. They transcend the realms of duality and tap into the essence of eternal creation, of divinity, of God consciousness. You experience God being within you. Smile is about maximizing our human potential, expressed through the outer forms of entrepreneurship, innovation and leadership, stemming from the most essential concept, God consciousness, soul and spirit. So with maximizing our human potential, part of this is compassion, starting with self-compassion, which further manifests into compassion of others and the outer world. So, a nice figure I show here, I will put it on screen. Number 1, compassion for the inner world, which manifests itself into, number 2, compassion for the outer world. So starting with compassion for yourself, this will be manifested into compassion for others. Lao Tzu explains your 3 greatest treasures are humility, patience, and compassion. Humility meaning constantly willing to learn and develop, having the mind of a student and having the openness. Patience is about taking your time, having discipline and trusting your universe. Compassion is about understanding of self and others, removal of judgment and acceptance. So we're about maximizing our human potential as entrepreneurs, as leaders, as innovators, as masculine men, and as spirits, especially as spirits and souls. So that was it for this video right now. Next week I will go more into depth about this essence, spirituality, and make it more practical and containable in 3 parts. But that's for next week, because I want to keep it short for now and make it sort of comprehensive, to an extent, of course. So if you resonated with this message, if you resonated with what I'm saying here, feel free to join the tribe. Come on, subscribe. I know you want it. Keep going. We got this. And I'm so proud that to have you here. I'm so grateful to have you here. Let's get it going. GANBARE-YO. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.